All right. Hi, everybody. Thank you for watching another episode of Vlogging with Shay. I always do this when I do vlogging with Shay, my head like this. Anyway, I'm on today to shoot this video about Facebook. And, a lot of people struggle with getting friends, getting the right friends on their page, especially if you're doing a business or you want to operate an online flow of interested people in your stuff online. Facebook has the most people. And so if you get really great traction on Facebook, you probably can master any other social media platform. It's like New York. If you can make it anywhere, if you make it here, you can make it anywhere. So you can always branch off. So let's just start with Facebook, because that's usually the hardest place to go because it's the biggest place. If you only have like 500 friends or under, even 1,000 friends or under, you still have a lot of room to really get the people, the targeted people on your Facebook page. And I'm going to give you a couple of tips on how to do that. So don't worry that you don't have a whole a lot of people on your Facebook page. That's okay. Now, why that's okay? Because you have an opportunity. Actually, you are better off than some of the people who have 5,000 people. Because most of the time, those people build that on just hyping up something or not being intentional. So the tips I'm going to give you, you are massively intentional. You're going to be targeting people that you want to actually be great fans of yours, right? So you're not just building up a Facebook, your Facebook friends, quote unquote, but you're really actually doing Facebook fans, like hot fans of you. So when you start to now branch off with your business page, which is your fan page, then guess what's going to start happening? You're going to get those same fans who have been a fan of yours on your personal page to just jump on your fan page. And then you could really kill it in your business this way. So now I'm going to share my screen and just give you a couple of tips on how to just get that going. All right. So the first thing that you really need to do is to make sure, I've had this picture on here for the longest. I probably won't take it off anytime soon because it just works for me. This is my why. And let's see. I have 146 people liking this page. So I might change it at some point, but I've had this picture up since 2014. I might upgrade it to something a little bit different, but this has been pretty decent with me. It's called my why. But this is important too, because this is what most people will see first off when you're out there looking and about on Facebook. They're going to see your profile picture, and you want to have, to be honest, I'm going to be honest with you guys, the cutest picture that you have. It doesn't matter if you're, up in age or just try to find the flyest picture on there, because you want to attract people to you. And honestly, when you're smiling, when you look inviting, you got the flyest picture that you got in your arsenal on there. If you don't have one, take one. It doesn't matter what age you are, how you look, just be fly. Okay? Just be fly. Be different, be awesome. Because this right here is what everybody's going to see. Right? I have 2,440 friends. And I wish I knew what I know now more, because I would have been a lot more intentional of who would be my friends. But I do get a decent engagement. Recently was my birthday. I'm telling people thank you. Not everybody, of course, not 2,000 people have said happy birthday to me, but 200 of those 2,000, 245 people, 250, that's pretty decent. I don't know. But I got decent love from people, the people who actually know me. And I'm still getting people who are wishing me belated birthday. So I've gotten 235 friends who posted on my timeline for my birthday, which is pretty decent. You want to Facebook want to see that you're engaging. That's all they want to see. They want to see that people are engaging with you. You are engaging with other people. I put out what I did for my birthday. People are commenting. So they want to see comments, and they love shares. They love it. They love it. They love it. So I'm going to put up a couple of tips, 3 tips for today. So, you know, there are other things you can do on your Facebook page. I'm not going to go into that, but you really need to, just really quick before I put up my tips. So you want a good profile picture. You want the flyest picture here, and put a little bit of something over here. Put as much information over here as possible, you know. Put as much information, get some followers, follow people. We'll go over that in another video. But timeline settings, you just set up your stuff, and you go into here and you just go into your generals and set up your stuff. Okay. And I think I have a video on that, or someone else doing it, or you can go on YouTube, and maybe I'll hook up a YouTube, someone that, you know, a person that you can actually go into details with this. My whole thing is, after you have your Facebook set up, what do you do then? So this is what this video is about. So, all right, so you should post 4 times per day on Facebook. Okay, don't be a stranger to Facebook if you really want to get your business rocking on here. Some of the times that I've seen that a lot of marketers suggest are 7 a.m., 11 a.m., 3 p.m., and 7 p.m. So you can vary that time, like 8, 12, 2, and 8. It doesn't have to necessarily stick to this, but every 4 hours is the general, and just post really wonderful stuff. My second tip is to repost winners from fan pages that you may like. So for example, you may want to, and make it personal, even though it's I meant to go to this browser. Let's say I want to go to like somebody popular like Jim Rohn, maybe. Right, so here's Jim Rohn. Here's his fan page. And so maybe you want to do a quote. It's the little details that are vital. Little things make big things happen. So maybe you want to do a quote, and maybe you want to share this on your wall so you can get a lot of traction, because this has 100, and you know, Facebook likes when you share. So maybe you want to share, just click the share button and say a little bit of something inspirational about the quote. Just don't share the quote, right? Just don't share the quote alone and just leave it like that, but share something. So it says it's the little details that are vital. Little things make big things happen. So you might say, I might say something like, hey, Facebookians, because that's what I do. This one really got me, because we always look for the big stuff. And really, it's the little details. Maybe I'll put that in quotations. Little details that will promote you to bigger outcomes. So maybe I'll do something like that. Have a fabulous day. Or maybe you will give a directive here. Maybe you want to give some direction to this quote. So maybe you want to say, make sure you get in those little details today. Okay, have a great one. And maybe you put one love. I'd like to put one love here. So if you do something like that where you're putting your own little spin on it, don't just leave it, you know, just the quote alone. The quote is just something to get people to look at, but they're really looking at what you have to say. And then you could just share on your post it on your timeline. So you could do that from a big leader, right? And then you can, like, maybe I'll do this in another time, but maybe add people that you don't even know. Maybe follow certain people, look at their timeline and follow people who love Jim Rohn. But I'll go into that in another video. So that's tip number 1 and tip number 2. So that's my 3 o'clock post, right? I didn't post anything earlier today because I was busy, but this is what you need to do every single day. Don't skip it. Don't be like me. Don't skip it. And do a live video maybe once a week. Maybe I don't like to do it a whole lot because then, you know, it looks like I'm trying to be a celebrity and be on TV all the time. For me personally, I just don't do it a whole lot. I've seen people do it a whole lot and start losing audience, start losing engagement. So I don't like to, me personally, just watching other people do live videos all the time and watching their engagement just plummet. I don't do it that way. I just kind of just do a live video maybe once a month or so, or maybe once every 2 months, you know, twice a month. I don't do it often because you want people to kind of miss you. It's almost like when Michael Jackson used to do videos, he didn't do it like everybody else. Every time the song came out, they did it. He just waited and waited and waited. He almost like for his videos, you like lapping after his videos. You kind of want to have that kind of thing. So when you pop on, people are going to engage with you because you're not always on. So, but do videos that you upload from your, either you do a live video or you do a video that you upload from your own computer or your smartphone. Reason being is that Facebook doesn't really like YouTube. And when you do it, when you do post a video, a lot of people don't watch a whole long video. So I don't know. Videos on Facebook, I don't know, just the live videos work better than the ones you post. That's just my experience. But if you are going to do a video, make sure it's sexy, inspirational, motivational, uplifting. And when I say sexy, I don't mean like taking off your clothes, just sexy, just cool, sexy, cool. Uplifting, give them something to do, like, you know, here's what you do next. This is what you do next. I would not promote my actual product on that page, but say if you want more information on how I got this done, inbox me or go to this link. That's better than saying join me or join my business. But if you want more information about what I just talked about, then hit me up on my email or go send them to your fan page. That's the best way to do it. And I know you probably don't have a fan page. If you don't, you know, tell them to inbox you or email you at some kind of email that has a return email that sends them something. So you can set up your Gmail to kind of have a go-to back to some kind of product. So you could say, email me at, you know, livewithsharon@gmail.com and I'll send you more information. And then you have it all set up, that email all set up to return back to them something that you want. So you could do that. That's a good way to build a list, and make sure you have a list building platform in there. So when they do go that they're building a list, always build a list, guys. Always. So those are my 3 sexy tips. Post 4 times a day. You know, repost a winner of a fan page of your favorite leader or something like that. Or just take that post and just say, this is from Jim Rohn. I sometimes don't do a forward, but Facebook likes shares. Do live videos and make sure the videos are sexy and make sure you look good. Don't go on there all scrabbly looking. Fix yourself up. You know, go on there, look as great as possible. Do something fun on those videos to engage people, and make some sexy inspirations on your posts. And you will find that people will start adding you as friends on your Facebook friends. So this is part 1. Part 2 is going to be a little bit more. So as people add you, you can look on their fan page. You can follow people also, and you can look at the people who are already your friends and see if they have mutual friends. Because if they have mutual friends, you can go on there and add more people. Okay, so I'm going to go back to you and sign off. Sign off. So I hope these tips are really good. Again, just keep on posting. The more you post, a lot of those people add me as friends. As a matter of fact, I probably have a couple of, I'm going to share my screen just 1 second more. Like I have people in waiting for, you know, friend requests. Like I have a whole bunch of people just waiting to be added When you go on here, you can also look at people who have mutual friends of yours that aren't your friends, and you can inbox them and say, you know, if it's somebody that you want to add to your friends, like this has 4 people who are mutual friends of mine, but she's not my friend. So you can follow her. Don't add her as a friend. Follow her. Look for the follow button, and then, you know, then message her and say, you know, I see that you're Anna Sisk and Deb Mc, McDivitt are mutual friends of yours that just wanted to say, you know, I think they're cool, or whatever it is that you want to say about those people, and say, I just thought that I would add you as well, since those are friends of mine. So, you know, you can do that. I have 13 mutual friends with this person, and usually what they do is look and see if you have mutual friends, and they usually add you. So that's another way of getting people. And then people will find you. Trust me, all these people, they found me. I didn't look for them. And they'll just add you to want to be friends if you do things like this, because your stuff is coming up on their friend's wall, and that's why they'll add you. All right. So that's it, guys. Let me go back to you and sign off. Oops. So that's it, guys. I hope these tips were really good for you. And I'm going to be coming a lot more on how to engage and get more people to be on your page and grow your fan base. I didn't really get into that as much, but what you want to do is like target whatever your network market, whatever, skincare, whatever it is. Look for people who are in that niche and really give some good tips about that. You know, say, oh, I saw that you were involved with, you know, Skinny Body. I mean, I found that this will help with dieting or whatever. Just give tips. Put that on your wall and make sure that they see it. You know, make sure that they see it. Follow them, okay? And make sure that they see your post and they'll add you as a friend. All right? Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.